A Palestinian man said he lost 103 relatives, including 3 daughters, in the current conflict between Israel and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. When an Israeli missile struck the house where Ahmad al-Ghufari's family lived in Gaza City on December 8 last year, he was in the town of Jericho, 80 kilometers from home. At that time, Ahmad was talking on the phone with his wife, Shireen, when a large bomb fell on the house, killing his wife and 3 daughters. She knew she was going to die. She told me to forgive her if she did anything bad to me. And that was the last call between us, Ahmad sadly recounted. Ahmad's mother and 4 brothers were also killed. In total, 103 of his relatives were killed in the recent raid. Some bodies are still trapped under the rubble. He said his oldest relative who died was a 98-year-old woman and the youngest was a 9-day-old grandchild. Ahmed was unable to attend his children's hasty funeral and he was overwhelmed by the pain of losing his loved ones. Last week, he celebrated the birthday of his youngest daughter, who was about to turn 2 years old. He was unable to get to Gaza City to bury his children. Ahmad is in Jericho with his father. After such a huge loss, they are no longer sure whether they want to return or not. Who will I return to? Who will call me father? Who will call me husband? My dream has been shattered in Gaza, Ahmad said. Neighbors said Ahmed's family ran to their uncle's house nearby after a rocket hit their driveway. About 15 minutes later, a fighter jet crashed into that house. Ahmad al-Ghufari, one of Ahmed's surviving relatives, told the BBC that when the attack began, only those who ran up the hill were left alive. That area was like a ring of fire. The 4 houses next to ours were all attacked by rockets. They attacked every 10 minutes. The whole area was wiped out. If many people had not run to the hills, casualties could even reach hundreds of people, Ahmad recounted. The Israel-Hamas conflict broke out on October 7 when Hamas forces in the Gaza Strip suddenly launched a series of rockets into areas controlled by Israel, killing more than 1,200 people in Israel. Hamas also took more than 250 hostages and brought them to Gaza. Israel immediately launched a military response campaign against Hamas positions in the Gaza Strip. Up to now, the prospects for peace talks and ending the conflict are still dim. According to the Palestinian Ministry of Health, at least 30,000 people have died in the conflict. The fighting destroyed much of this coastal enclave and pushed millions of people to the brink of a humanitarian disaster.